Welcome back, guys. In this lesson we are going to talk about Boolean operation. Boolean operation in the sense that it takes two elements and you can perform operation on two elements. That's what Boolean operation is all about. So I'll give you some context. We have the intersects, we have the word and all that. We have them in different varieties. For instance, let's try and draw two shapes. So I'll draw two elements right here, which are shapes. I'll draw a rectangle and I'll draw a circle as well. I'll draw a circle right here. Okay, I'll draw a circle right here and I'll give this 3.5 and this one 3.5 as well to have a perfect circle. 3.5 as well. Then I have a perfect circle right here. I'm going to give this a color. I'm going to give this a blue color. I'm going to give this a blue color as well. So we are going to use the Boolean operation. We are going to put them into action. We have these two shapes right now. Once you have them highlighted, all you have to do is to drag your mouse over and highlight these two together. So you see that it has been highlighted together. And because we have two elements here, you can perform Boolean operation. These are your Boolean operation right here. So we start with word. There is a word Boolean operation and there is a trim Boolean operation. There is intersect and there is simplify. There is front minus back and there is back minus front, and there is create boundary, and we have align and distribute. Okay, so let's perform the two operations. I said we have to perform, and we have another Boolean operation. This is actually a Boolean operation as well. You can group your stuff together. If you want to group, you can use Ctrl G for that. So as you can see, Ctrl plus G, or you use these to group, and you can use combine. Those are your Boolean operation. You can combine these two. So let's start by bringing this together. I'll bring it closer to each other. So let's do some Boolean operation. So I'll just highlight these two together and I have combine right here. Let's just combine and see what it looks like. So when you combine gives you this. Because you combined, it gives you this, and you have something like this. So it is together because it is combined. This intersection would show because it is combined. And you can say you want to break the combination apart. You can break them apart and we'll still have them independently because we broke them apart. Okay, that's combined for you. And we are going to do another Boolean operation. I'm going to highlight all. We have group. It groups them together just like combine, but this time around it's going to group them together. When you group these together, it groups them together and you can move them around. They are all together. Those are Boolean operation. You are going to need this operation when you're creating logo and all sort of patterns. So we grouped this and we can ungroup it. So there is this small ungroup and ungroup all. You can use any of these two. So I'm going to use ungroup all. So it's ungrouped what we grouped before. So let's go back. Let's do another Boolean operation. I'm going to highlight, and here I have the word. So let's see what word does. It combines objects into a single curve object with a single fill and outline. So let's word this together and see what it looks like. When you word together, it gives you this. As you can see, it looks so fine. And yeah, that is word for you. It combines it together with one outline. As you can see, it has only one outline. So we're going to undo that, and we're going to try and do another Boolean operation. Then we have the trim. You can trim something from something. For instance, I've trimmed this one from this. So let's remove this and see what it looks like. So this is what the trim gives us. It gives us something like this, and you can see it makes a whole lot of sense. That's another Boolean operation. Then I'm going to go back and say let's do another Boolean operation right here. So I'm going to highlight it again and see what we bring. So we have trim right there. So we're going to look at another operation. So I highlight both and I have intersect. Intersect create an object from the area where two or more objects overlap. So let me use the intersect in this case. I'm going to highlight both and I'm going to use the intersect. Now the intersect has worked. What it's going to do is that it's going to give me a whole intersect from this, and it intersected this, gives us this, it intersected this circle part and took this out of this. Then we have intersects right there. then we are going to delete this, and I'm going to continue the work of the Boolean operation. So I'm going to highlight this again, and I'm going to look into simplify, trim overlapping area amongst objects. So let's simplify this. Let's see what it brings. We simplify this, and this is what simplified gave us. We are going to do another Boolean operation, which is called front minus back. When you minus front from back, so what is going to give us the same operation we've been seeing. That's the front and this is the back, so it's minus the front away from the back, as you can see. And we are going to work on another Boolean operation, which is the back minus front. You know, the other time it's minus this part from this part, so when you use back minus front, it takes this part away, then leaves this part. So that's front minus back and back minus front. I go back and I'll create boundaries. So let's see what the boundary creation did. This is the boundary creation. This is what it did, and we have this because of the boundary creation. Then we are going to look at another operation. Let's see what we can do again. Then we have align and distribute, which is a very good Boolean operation for setting your stuff. And we have, you can look into this, we have applied, then we were able to apply that because we're able to, then we can say center, then we apply this. Or you say bottom, then you apply this, it comes to the bottom. Or you say left, then you apply this, then it comes this way. Or you say center, then you apply this, then it comes this way. Then you say right, then you apply this, it comes this way. That's all about Boolean operation. I hope to see you in the next lesson, where we get to talk about fit text to parts and power clip, which is their use cases. We are going to try and use them to design stuff and see how they use them in design. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.